she Tuesday, club going up on Tuesday. Got your girl in the cut, she Tuesday, club going up.
Welcome to WLVS Radio. You tune into the open bar on a Tuesday. Salud. Did I say it right, Tito?
Salud.
Salud. That's how I always say it.
No, it's not.
Whatever. Yo, what's today's date? November the 6th.
Today is the 6th, man.
11/6.
Yeah.
It was election day. I think only if you're on the West Coast, do you still have time to vote?
I still got my little sticker on. I should take it off, but I actually gonna wear it here.
My joint. I threw that joint away, man.
Put it right
See, you know when some people really don't go vote all the
That's
time.
not Tupac.
Well,
They got to wear their stickers.
I've been voting.
That's not Tupac. That's
Tupac.
Left Eye.
Oh, why couldn't you say Nelly? Why gotta be Left Eye?
I think we know why.
You know what's funny?
Pause.
I
Is
lost.
that a pause moment, Pastor?
Nah,
Yeah,
no,
kinda.
No.
I lost my.
But
sticker,
in
man.
reverse, I mean,
Country lost his sticker, people. That's very important. He just wants y'all to know.
But you also got. I also voted last week though. You know.
Oh, okay.
They didn't
Early
give-
voting.
They didn't give stickers last week.
Yeah,
See, he
they
didn't really.
actually
They
they
did.
did. They
Exactly.
did.
I'm
So,
playing.
They say you can wear this on the 11/6. I was like, all right, cool. You know.
but you could have worn it any day, I guess you wanted
Yeah,
to.
yeah. But you know.
But why wear the sticker? You know,
I'm only doing it for show
because 9 times
purposes.
out of 10, the people around you already know about voting. You know, and
Yeah.
you know, it's
They
the people,
do, but you have to lead by example. Sometimes you have to show people that, hey, I have a busy life, but I voted.
I actually really loved
That's
all
true.
the celebrity posts that came. People, the different celebrities who showing their stickers. So that was pretty. If they can do it, why can't I do it? I'm a celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess that logic kind of works, but it's actually at the same time, it's kind of like the whole sticker thing is kind of.
Kind of.
yeah.
It's a source of pride. It's one of our biggest and most important civil rights and responsibilities.
No, I get that. I mean, I think that's while that's true, it still feels kind of gimmicky. You know what I'm saying? It's like
It
you
is.
should go vote. Just go vote. You know,
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
You mean
You know,
the sticker is gimmicky.
a little bit.
yeah.
But
To me.
it
Yeah.
kind
To
of
me.
showed it to. But come on, people be like they vote, be like, where your stick at, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, maybe.
I was telling them stick this shit up your ass. That's what
I don't see none of y'all stickers, so I don't believe y'all.
I got my
voted.
sticker
I'm
right
sorry.
here.
I got my sticker.
Oh, Tito got his stick on.
I didn't
Okay.
put mine on. I have it, but
I have it in the car. So what?
You
But you
never
know,
got a
if you
sticker.
ain't got it,
I
you
can
didn't
tell you.
vote.
I can tell you what's
If you
on the
didn't got
ballot.
it- If you didn't got it, you didn't vote.
You didn't
nah,
vote. You lying.
And I
You
judge
lying.
you.
You didn't vote.
I
judge you.
I just don't have my sticker. I mean,
Yeah,
I ain't
exactly.
Gotta walk around
I
with
just
it
don't have my sticker.
plastered.
It-
I ain't gotta walk around with it plastered to my forehead.
It is hurting.
How
my
many
skin.
pages was on the ballot in Maryland?
3, but it's
All right.
back.
I just want to make sure.
well, it was how many pages? It was
It was 3.
3 sheets, but it was six sides of it. You know what I mean?
6.
I said back to back, but
He did say
Okay,
that.
all right.
He did say that.
Okay.
What I didn't understand, I wish I did a little more research on, was the questions at the end.
The vote
no,
yes
that's-
or no for.
Yeah, that's all. Those are all my problems with the whole process. It's like,
Like, certain
Well,
words-
all the pride in voting, and then also it's like, you know, they highlight the major things that are on there,
Right.
but then they actually, when you get there, they're gonna ask you 6 things that you don't hear anything about.
Yeah, like how do you want this to be funded? Do you agree the way they're funding your tax dollars? And-
some was like, do you want to, should the amendment allow 98,000?
No, 98 million.
no, 98 million.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why you gonna get me here standing up in a rush moment, ask me what to do with $98 million, right? Yeah. Like,
Get that shit to me. I tell you,
I'll decide. Yeah.
I'll decide later. Just give it to me.
Yeah, I know I voted no on something crazy, man. I was like, yeah, we're not gonna do that.
To me, so my issue was the fact that it said against the amendment or for the amendment. So is the amendment, if it's been trying to be changed by your man by 45, right?
No, that's
what is a
I
local?
said
that's local. That has nothing to do with 45.
These are a lot of local issues.
45 was just
The-
talk. 45.
see,
was
Well,
just
when I
talking
say
trash.
45, I mean
Prop 45.
I mean,
No,
the
it has
power.
nothing to do.
No, when I say
Wait,
45, I mean the
Trump.
affection of 45.
No.
Yeah, but it
No.
does.
It has
because
nothing. No, it does
the
not.
The people that
An
follow
amendment
him-
means change. So the question was, do you want to accept this change?
Yes.
And
And
not-
see, you
but-
don't understand that. See,
But
you
they're asking-
worrying about 45.
Yeah, and they're asking about
Well, that's
changing-
why I'm asking.
Well,
I'm
that's why
saying-
they're
The
changing lo-
Constitution.
It has nothing
with
to do.
Maryland,
It's
maybe.
local.
They're asking about changing local issues, right?
Well, I
man,
did. I didn't. I. That's the point. I kept it.
See, give me this damn sticker. You don't deserve it because you don't even. You don't even know what's going on.
He skipped
See,
that
that's
page.
that's what happens when you put on a sticker. Most people don't know what the hell is going on.
Well, at least I'm here and admitting that I wish I would have researched more of the question.
Well, that's the hard part. It's like, where do you research that at? That's the kinds of things I would like to have a forum about or something, so people could know.
It's probably on their most of these propositions are on the state's websites.
Yes.
Well,
and they have at the very least a
place you never
blurb,
go.
and they have at
A
least a
place you never
blurb.
go.
Well, if you want to look into it,
Well, one
that's where
good
you
thing
go.
they
You go
had,
there.
they had these people out there. They were passing out information, and on it said it gave a list. It started with Ben Jealous and his assistant.
Yeah.
whatever.
Right.
And then it went down the list. Then it said what questions to answer. I mean, so I said if Ben Jealous at the top, then I went ahead. So I followed that list.
I'm with you. You
Yeah,
voted for
they did the Democratic ticket.
Yeah.
Basically.
You voted for
And-
Democratic issues, yeah.
So
And I mean,
So I hope I was right.
I'm a registered independent. So
There you go.
you're an asshole.
I'm a registered independent.
so is Oprah too, though.
Oprah's a resident independent.
Yes.
yeah.
She is a nice big
Oh.
asshole. So-
I mean,
I'm an independent.
yeah. I mean,
yeah, you can't see. The thing is, you can. That's part of the problem now. People are getting too caught up. People for a long time have gotten too caught up into the party system.
yes.
You know, vote the issues that matter to you.
Yes.
You know.
But right
And-
now,
and-
right
and-
now,
and the
though,
thing
you
about
have
it-
to you have to vote the issues that, well, in my opinion, that are against the Trump regime. I'm sorry. So
Yeah, but again,
That's why.
don't forget these were local issues.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things I saw was they were asking about like the, I guess the state auditor, right? I guess or who audits the finances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because they were asking about amending the position so that it was like a 5-year space, and then it could be renewed for another 5 years. And I'm personally against, you know, what they would call gerrymandering or whatever, where you can
Yes.
like, lock
Oh yeah,
into a
we don't want
position.
that happening at all.
You know, I
No.
feel like it should be fresh,
All right, you mean like
fresh eyes coming in every
Yes.
so
All
often.
all the time.
I did
That's
see
what
that.
term
I
limits
did
is,
see
so
that. I saw that on the
before term
No,
limits.
Yeah, the term limits on everything. I think everybody should have term limits. Like you over after 10 years of doing something, you know, like you got all these connections and relationships, and you're
Yeah.
just doing interest things. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I mean,
I'm not with that.
Neither am I.
there are when we say term limits, you know, are we saying a maximum? Because this,
Yeah.
this
Some
This is
limitation.
confusing to some people. Some people say, "Oh, well, the congressional seats they go every 2 years," and when we're not, yeah, and when Senate goes every 6 years. I'm willing to say, hey, let's reduce that Senate seat just by a couple of years and limit them to at least 2 times in office.
Yes.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like you can do
Yeah,
the years
man.
can be fine. It's just I feel like even if you win,
It got to be 2 terms.
After twice,
If you do six
Or-
years, it got to be 2 terms maximum.
or even 12 years, right? If you did 12 years, fine. But that's like a generation, right? After 12 years,
man.
you
12
kind of
years
out.
is a
You kind of
long time.
outdated. It's
Yeah,
another
'cause-
whole
12
other-
years.
Well, yeah, because you got to think
Yeah.
that the 18-year-olds and 12 years later, they're going to be 30.
Exactly. That's
I
what
don't
I'm saying.
know
So
because
it's like,
Auntie Max got everybody still following her.
And what has she done?
She's
like
done a lot.
she need to move on.
She needs to go. She's
Nah,
not
yeah,
doing
we
anything.
not gonna
She's
go on
not
this show.
effective.
There's 2 things
She's
on
not
the show would
effective.
not happen. We would not sit and talk about Beyonce or Auntie Max.
Why not?
I won't allow it.
Why
No,
not?
what we said, but we're not saying just her. We saying Republicans and Democrats.
Both.
Just
I don't
should not
care
be
what
30
side of the
years
aisle you on.
representing anything.
Yeah, you've been there 30 years and change hasn't been effective into the majority of people. You need to go.
That
Yeah.
woman has changed so much. Her wigs
Uh-uh.
are different all the time. You
Yeah, and her plastic surgery too, huh?
You ain't gonna talk about Auntie Max. Auntie Max look good.
That's terrible.
I can't
man.
wait till she come on the show and she be saying in her face.
I will. What's
I
she gonna do?
recall my. What she said?
I'm reclaiming my time.
I'm reclaiming my
I'm
time.
reclaiming my time.
But you know, I mean, you
How
know,
much
like,
time
what are
does
some
she got
issues-
left?
So, what are some issues that are important to you, just in general? You know, just in general.
And where they gonna hold the next Beyonce concert?
Well, I tell you this, man. I really love the. I love the fact about they were trying to put some kind of laws in place, amendments, I guess, in place to make sure to guarantee that money that was made off of the casinos
yeah.
is going to
that was a
education.
big issue.
Because I think they're getting away with that. Like
Yes.
They've always gotten away with that. When
like they
first
lied
came
to
Maryland,
get the casinos here,
they
right?
can get money
Yeah.
for the schools.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
That money ain't
Bullshit.
getting nowhere.
Remember when the lottery started hitting every
Well,
state?
actually-
We're gonna have all the money for the schools.
Yep.
Actually, your property taxes for property owners, that's what's supposed to go towards schools, which doesn't. It doesn't.
They keep saying the same
PG
stuff.
County
grass
has
cut.
some of the highest property taxes in the state, and their money does not go where.
And you know what?
and they have some of the worst schools in PG County.
And what pissed me off about
second
PG
am-
County is the fact that they cut off the leaf
down.
pickup. The leaf pickup. How would you do that? That's important.
Get out! Break your damn leaves, man.
No, I'm just saying, at one point, 2 years ago, you can rake your leaves to the thing. Somebody come twice a week and clean that crap up. Now you have to pick it up yourself.
Hold on,
Who
you
does
rake the
that?
leaves?
When I had my house, yeah. I
You
raked
live
the
in an
leaves up.
apartment now. It don't matter.
Now, but
Worry
I'm
about
just saying.
some issues that
No,
really
this happened-
matter.
This happened with my last year, my house. I hated that. When you do, that's an important thing. That and your man, Ben Jealous was trying to bring them leaves things back. You know what I'm saying? So I was
That's why he's gonna lose.
What matters to me also is like I'm.
And he was
the
trying to-
You know
the
what?
Second
Ben
Amendment
losing tonight, yo.
That,
I hate to
that
say it.
matters to me.
That my Second Amendment,
The Second Amendment matters to me.
and clearly not lotion again.
Yeah.
But
But the thing about with Ben Jealous is this one. I looked and I've thought about it riding around, through Maryland. He had signs just about everywhere, people all around. Hogan, if you look, especially in PG County, it was very little representative because he's not even thinking about PG County.
Right. He's trying to get the white counties. Well, I mean not the white counties, but up in Baltimore,
The more rural counties.
Yeah, rural, exactly.
And more the Eastern Shore and Western.
And I'll say this too. I think Hogan actually
Northwestern.
has a lot of Democrats that still like
He
him.
did.
Yes,
He did.
because see, but what did he do to make you? He didn't do anything to make an effective change for
Hogan?
Yes.
Well, my thing is this. Here's what I think Hogan did right. He didn't do enough to offend everybody else. So
That's
he didn't
it.
have no big scandals, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
So
That is it.
he didn't
One
do
of-
anything for it, but he didn't do anything to
one
really
of the
hurt
things-
as much. And
one
Ben
of-
Jealous didn't give really an agenda. Like what
What's
Well,
your agenda?
what are you
What
gonna
do you
do?
come?
Well,
What
he
are
said-
you bringing
he said a
different
lot
to
of
the
things. He said-
table?
He said he wanted to.
besides
he
you
wanted-
heading the NAACP, that's it.
Well, he wanted
but
he
then he
wanted
wa-
to up the
minimum wage,
to
which I do not
$15.
agree with.
You don't agree with that?
No.
My baby need a job.
She need I mean, $15 an hour. That makes everything else go up, right? So she still can't. If you're making $12 an hour and you make $15 an hour, don't you think everything else is going to go up along with it?
Yeah.
You're still going to be in the same position. And why are you, as an adult, still accepting the minimum of anything?
Hold on, dog.
I didn't say.
Just called him.
I'm talking about teenagers.
She's 18. She's 19. She shouldn't be accepting the minimum
My
of anything.
sister, my brother. Why are you making this personal?
No, you brought up your daughter. You brought up your
I
daughter.
said daughters in general, children. In
No,
general
you
need
said my
jobs.
daughter.
I wasn't talking about my daughter.
One-
I'm speaking for all our people here
One
in
of-
PG County.
One of the things that Hogan did do that I do like is his push to like make 2-year institutions.
Yes. So
And that was that
What do you mean,
was
2-year institutions?
2-year institutions at
Since-
PG County Community College.
starting in
Long Island.
2019.
Yeah, they're gonna be free. Basically.
The first 2 years of community college?
Yeah. So that's
So after high school, you can get 2 years.
Yes.
that's huge.
That's huge.
But,
You can make- you
but
can-
does it? Was it pre-existing? Because
Yes.
your son is hooked up, right?
Right? yeah,
No.
but
It
it's
starts in
anyone.
2019.
And that's
2019.
going to be beneficial. That's beneficial for two reasons. One, it's going to help the economy out because you got a lot of like industry level, education that you can go get, like automotives, IT certification, etc.
Yeah.
People who want to, I don't have to explain that, but the importance of education.
Right.
But it goes a long way. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah, now this is interesting. I felt kind of funny, right? I voted against just,
Jesse Jackson.
like green light. I voted against green lighting,
Ronald Reagan.
them just putting money up to fix up libraries and stuff. It was like an amount of money, right? but I voted for them to do, like the fire departments and the medical stuff. But the education is kind of important, though. But I just feel like people have their phones, so do they really want to fix libraries and upgrade libraries?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
Because people
Because
still
people
use.
don't.
Do people still use the Dewey? What's it called? The Dewey something system?
Dewey Decimal System.
Dewey Decimal System.
It's about over with.
There's still
we
a
still use the Dewey?
a technology device so people do go to the internet, go to the library for the internet. That's some.
Oh,
they
yeah.
have it.
So
And also homeless people sleep there.
You saying we're not at a point where we're ready to phase the libraries
They
out?
there all
No,
day. It's
not yet.
open. Anyway,
We need to go.
yo, at this point is where the show goes downhill. We're going to. Oh, this is our anniversary show. Ron B is in the building. Our original DJ.
Shout out to Ron B, man.
Hey,
Shout out to
J.
Ron
Ron
B.
B.
He about to drop his album this coming Friday. His album's
Are you
It's straight for senior
Are you
citizens.
performing live today, Ron B?
That's the laugh. That's the laugh we all
That's
miss.
the laugh we all
That's the
miss.
laugh.
That's the laugh we all miss. Anyway, this is what 6 years, right?
6 years. 6 year
6
anniversary.
years in the business.
To the day.
To
6
the
years
day.
to the day.
It all started here at
Listen
Listen
Visions. Yeah.
Oh, so
Wow.
we have to do a quick background when we come back or something.
We come back definitely.
Okay.
Again, a great toast. Give us a call at 202. What's it? 656
One
bar.
bar.
Salud.
Salud.
Man, drop that shit for these fuck niggas. like karate. Serving a new Maserati. In a brand new Maserati. That's a whole lot of new money. Session and hiding from 12. Moving the swells and them bills. Serving the raw to yeah. Beating that China like Kuta Kinte. Whipping it, fishing for a cake. Drinking no syrup, I'm rolling them hay. Make myself a boss in the blue. Either way you put it, nigga, I'm good. Triple salute, nigga, straight out the hood. Make a soda water splash on scale. My right and my pot and my left. Lean it all way over to the side. I whip me a full way to a 9. The dirty, the money is homicide. In my recipe, got me telling lies. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope.
Young enough to still sell dope, but old enough that I knows better. When they saying it's 42 for that white powder, I knows better. Get it, nigga, I knows better. Put a smile on the devil's face. Who don't wanna sell dope forever and plus they roll into the vessel break. Fish scale and a $2 that I fish tails. Fiberglass, Ferrari leather, and designer shit that I misspelled. Yeah, look at the clues, the G's, the jewels, I'm acting a monkey. From 15 years old, I'm whipping in kitchens. Pablo, but she waiting for me goes. My dinner plate, silverware. All you niggas, my E-hoes. Kilo like a free throw. Crack house had the peephole. Made it through to the other side. Now nothing big as my ego. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Baby, move that dope. Young nigga, move that dope.
Bag up, Terry. What in reverse, Terry?
I'm not the type that get involved in long relationships. Taking trips and buying gifts. I'm sorry, I'm not on that tip. If you want romance, you should just stick who you already with. If you in that mood, you can't just hit me on that late night chill. I'm not the type that get involved in long relationships. Taking trips and buying gifts. I'm sorry, I'm not on that tip. If you want romance, you should just stick who you already with. If you in that mood, you can't just hit me on that
Yo, welcome back to WLVS Radio. You're tuned into the open bar.
Salute.
Salute. Before we left, we were talking about this is our 6-year anniversary show. Salute! You not happy?
Salute.
Salute.
Ron B just joined us. He's one of the ancient members. Senior member. What is he? Anyway,
Original.
someone here. He's here.
He's an OG.
Yo, the open bar.
He's a
started-
triple OOOOG.
The open bar started what? Like we said 6 years ago,
Yeah.
right here in that office. I came up with the concept, the idea. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. All right, Beyonce.
And then I brought all these people here with me. Did you call me Beyonce?
Yeah.
That's a compliment. But anyway,
Not a compliment, dog. That's not.
pause. Is that a pause moment?
I don't know. Maybe you do need the pause, but maybe you like being Beyonce too.
Anyway,
So you
anybody-
tell me.
Anybody here got any good memories of open bar, like in the beginning, the first year? How about when you came, Tito?
Good memories. I came. Remember, Kenny asked me to come on.
Who's Kenny?
Kenny. Kenny Worldwide.
I'm joking, Kenny B. Kenny
Shout out
B.
to Kenny
Shout out to
B.
Kenny B.
Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny B, Kenny Worldwide. You know, I think I came on not 6 years ago, but like 5 years ago. I think like a year and a half after you guys have already been on.
Hold on, Kenny B said it was his idea.
Kenny B did. He said he still at the very least shared the idea, and there was a couple of heated arguments you guys had about
Kenny
that.
B said it was his
Yeah.
idea.
All right, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
But
tell
I-
you like it
I
is.
think, I think my favorite episode that I was involved with might have been the
The strippers.
not the strippers, not the strippers. It
We was gonna have them tonight
no
too.
the sex toys episode.
Oh, the sex toys episode. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That
Oh
was
yeah,
remember that.
yeah.
Was
The
that-
helping hand, yo. The helping.
well, we had a couple sex toy episodes though.
I was gonna say. Actually, let's go back. This show actually originated on another show.
Yes, that's. So I was gonna bring that up.
You think about
So we actually shout out to L Boogie.
El Boogie.
El Boogie, shout out to El Boogie.
We started out on the Boogie spot.
That's
right?
where I met y'all at.
That's you met us. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what you had.
I had a one-time interview. I just came on.
So it was myself, this dude, and his
Actually, it
twin
was you and
brother.
Arnold that y'all brought me because y'all.
Yeah,
were
I'm
boring.
just saying. So we went up there to promote something else. It was a business that we were working on, and we went to promote the business. And then we just started taking over the show. She had a second person, and that second person never came, so we stayed. And then this dude came on, and then we start taking over the show. We got some great guests as far as
Bringing her guests.
Clinton Portis, Chris Jenkins.
I am Darrell Owens.
Darrell Owens.
Janet Jackson.
And we had some great guests on there,
And
then
I was like, this is a great show y'all had. And all of a sudden,
and then all of a sudden, right?
We
She
got
said
fired.
she fired us.
they got pig slips.
She
Like
said,
I don't know what. Like
she said, I think it's time for you to get your own show because y'all pretty much took over my show. So we went on a hiatus for like 3 or 4 months. My cousin Kenny B,
Found
he
this
said,
spot.
he said, man, y'all not on the radio no more. What's going on, man? He said, I got a spot for you. So he brought us here to Listen Visions. So we came to Listen Visions. We had a little interview. We talked to Boom. Shout out to Boom. And we went back to Arnold's spot. And we thought up what we was going to name the show.
And of course, I came up with the concept
No.
of open bar.
No, you didn't. Come on.
I did.
now.
You said
See,
anything under the sun or something like
I
that.
no, you didn't. And you,
I said open bar. And
you's
that's how
a
it
mother
came. Who said
lie.
open bar? then? Who said open bar? then?
I did.
That's a lie. You
I
know it
did.
From the
Yeah.
pits of hell.
Hold up.
You look like the devil.
You,
I don't
just
trust
like your fake ass I voted sticker because you don't even know who the hell you voted and what you voted
He
for.
got it from
on,
his daughter.
on question K. You don't even know what question K was.
See, you don't trust.
You don't even know what
You
the
don't
question
trust
K.
no man with a red beard do his head like that. You don't do that. You don't do that. Paul.
But-
anyway, I came up with the concept. You know it.
Do not believe this dude. Whatever you.
All right.
No, I'm
But who came up with the name of the show?
I did.
No, you didn't.
You was not even there, buddy.
I came. I'm telling you. Okay, I give it. You said something else, and I said open. I said open. No, we said something bar, and I said,
Yeah, you said open. I said open. We was like open bar.
Yeah, we just came
together,
up.
right?
I mean, okay, I'll say we came up together. I would say because I was saying that we're gonna do a drink of the day. I was giving concepts.
Yeah, we already knew all the concept and all that, and what we were gonna. But we didn't want to steer the conversation to just one thing, so we wanted to keep it kind of general. That's why we came up with the name Open Bar.
Okay.
So here we are here at the Open Bar.
Here we are at the Open
6
Bar.
years later.
They
6
found-
years
they-
later,
they found country on a farm.
We did find country somewhere. He was
Yeah,
he was working in some mail room, and we was like, damn. This dude, he needs something. Let's start with some lotion. And we tried. That shit still ain't work.
And we had some great co-hosts. Like we had the McAllisters was here.
Yes.
At one point we had who else was a great co? Kenny B, of course.
Kenny B.
My twin brother Arnold.
Yep.
Arnold, shout out to Arnold.
Sharice, of
Yeah.
course.
Yes, we have.
And then we had a couple of nice. We had Miss Black America was here. She co-hosts a couple.
We had a ton of great guests though.
Yeah, we've had great guests over the 6 years.
Oh,
Yeah, we
shout
had
out to
Maryland, Miss Maryland, state of Maryland.
and we in Northwest. We on the official Georgia Avenue by Howard University, and we had the house in here.
HU. We had
Oh,
the
yes.
house,
The girls from the house.
Yes, shout out to the house.
My favorite show.
We had this. That was my favorite show too.
I didn't want to say that.
Shout out to the house.
And here we stand. And
E90.
then everything happened on election day.
On an election day like today.
So our drink today is called the Googuratory.
the Gubernatorial.
This is also why the show is so confusing. You know,
Right.
it's an anniversary and election day.
He called the Google.
It's supposed to be red, white, and blue. Y'all don't see
It's
it?
working. It's working.
Y'all
it's
see
working.
the red, white, and blue? Y'all get it?
I like the
It's an
concept
election
of, but the taste of it is not that.
Mix it up.
It's look. You got to shake it. This is only for the look. Once you get ready to drink it, you have to shake it up so you
not
get
bad.
the blueberry to sweeten it up. You have to shake it up.
Oh, okay.
So get another cup. But that was just for the look, people. That's for the look. So the Googuratory right here at the open bar.
Gubernatorial.
Don't even have a real word for it.
Salute.
Salud. This is made with our choice of red flavored, sweet red wine, blue liqueur,
That shit tastes
along
sour
with
as a
vodka.
motherfucker.
Drinking and shut the hell up. Yeah. At all times, we always told them whether you like to drink or not, you're supposed to drink it anyway. You're supposed to act like you like it, okay? It's a show.
It's
But
the
anyway,
show.
But during the commercial, I put more blue in it for you guys, and it'll change the taste. You'll be much.
Look, you got
This
people
is for the
pouring
look.
it out, saying, you got people already starting like they're gonna finish their Thanksgiving, hiding meals that they know from their family members they know they don't want to eat.
You're funny.
Be like, yeah, I'm gonna take it home. Get in the car, toss it out the window.
Homeless people try to give it to homeless. I don't want that shit.
But anyway, before we start to talk about the election, we got to talk about some ratchet shit, right? You know, that's what some people like. So,
And you?
y'all ready to go into hot topics?
You especially.
Y'all ready to go into some hot topics?
Sure.
Hot topic.
So, People's Magazine just announced their sexiest man of the year. Besides me, I was on
Alexander G. Chitty the first. Yeah.
that. Who do y'all think it was? Not you
They
shit
did
about
not
It was Blake
do
Shelton.
Alexander G. Titty the first because he lost because he didn't wear lotion. That was his
They
downfall.
gonna ride that joke.
They said
At any rate, the winner
we want
was
that man
your
all
boy,
natural.
your boy.
Idris
It just
Elba.
I think it was the accent that got me.
Idris Elbow.
I don't know. I mean,
Not Elbow.
besides, I just think it's his accent that got me.
I thought it was Blake Shelton. I thought he won.
No.
No,
that
this
was
shit
2
was
years ago.
2018.
2 years
ago, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The travesty.
I mean, it's a travesty now. I mean, Idris Elba's kind of washed.
Yeah.
Ain't he washed?
He getting old, you know.
I mean, I know y'all got love for him.
He's 46 years old.
Because Idris Elba 5 years ago, he was at the top of his game 5
I
years
mean,
ago.
He's still up there. He made some good movies.
I'm saying he got a 29-year-old. Do you find a problem with that?
Absolutely not.
Why
Okay.
not? He don't look old, so I mean,
No, and he was
It's not
he
about
was-
how old you
He was in
look.
the running to be the next James Bond.
he's done to be the next James Bond.
He wasn't running at one point.
he's not.
but
He's
now-
not. Yeah, he's not gonna get it.
But you know, at one
That's
time,
what they said.
at one time, Denzel Washington was winning that for. He had it for many years.
Yeah.
You know, once
Yeah.
a brother become. Did Will Smith ever get it?
No.
No.
No, never
They
got
look.
it. No,
Look,
never
they
got
they
James Bond.
gotta give it to somebody of color every couple of years just to
Well,
keep
for
people interested.
many years,
man.
They
Just
have
keep it
never
real.
though.
Because
Who is
they
Blake
gave
Shelton,
they gave
first
it
of
to
all?
Blake Shelton
Yeah.
over Jason.
Who is Blake
Jason
Shelton? Can we get a
Momoa.
picture of Blake Shelton?
He's a country boy from
country
The
man.
Voice.
From The
Oh,
Voice.
what? No.
I don't even
Never
know who
mind.
the hell that
Yeah,
is.
they.
Never mind. Never mind.
Who else were the winners? Who else were the winners?
Prior years,
Brad
Yeah.
Pitt.
like Brad Pitt, Denzel Washington. Denzel was doing it for like 5 years straight. He was
Obama?
supposed to be-
Did Sean
Obama
Connery ever
made
get
it
it?
one year?
No.
Obama made it.
Not
one
Sexiest
year.
Man Alive.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure Obama made it one
That
year.
could be Man of the Year.
Yeah, no, Man
Man
of the
of
Year,
the
but not
Year,
Sexiest
but not
Man
sexy.
Alive.
I still don't even know how.
We
That's
can't
different.
do that.
I
with
don't even
Bob.
know how Denzel made that. What Denzel was just an.
Oh, he was a
actor.
sex symbol back in the day.
You think so?
Yeah, pause, but yeah, he was. But pause.
You've been around your sons too long.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, man. I'm not gonna call him sex without a pause, man.
So
He was very popular
Yeah.
for a long, and still is. But if
Denzel.
yeah,
Martin.
So back in the day,
Martin.
Martin never made it.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence.
he ain't never made sex.
He was sexiest man alive. Pause.
No, he did not.
No, only person I know. Of
This
Denzel-
dude don't even know. So this dude just got a TV last year. He don't even know nothing about
Yeah.
nothing.
I'm trying to think. I know probably like Sean Connery probably won it one
Sean
year
Con- yeah.
But I
Ron
will.
Austin.
back in the 70s.
Ron Austin got it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, there's actual politician in D.C. whose name is actual Ronald Austin,
Okay.
and it's not you. It's not you.
Look at
Really?
we got Whitley Gilbert is in the house. Talking some Denzel. Whitley.
It's okay. We're
So anyway, huh?
It's okay because both Denzel and I are from Mount Vernon, New York, so it's all good.
Mount Vernon, Burning Mount. is
Money
it-
Earner.
Oh
Money
yeah,
Earner.
Denzel.
That's what
Yeah,
I
see,
heard.
that's when Denzel was running. He was ruling everything now, right there. That's like more better blues,
I'm
right?
sorry, but what's sexy about that?
Malcolm X.
What's
Yeah.
sexy about that, lady?
He don't even have a fade.
That's sexy to you guys.
He looked like he was red in X, Malcolm X, in that picture.
He dyed his hair and everything. That's well, okay. But Denzel, I can
Hold on,
see.
show the Uncle Denzel pictures.
Oh no, don't do that. We're not gonna do that.
Is that the one he do this?
We want him.
Show the Uncle Denzel pictures.
wanna
That's
know
what
him
Denzel
like-
look like right now.
Don't do that.
Uncle
Anyway.
Denzel?
Show the Uncle
Of course,
Denzel
of course,
pictures.
we said Idris got it. Do you have the latest? Do you have the latest cover of Idris so that the ladies can see?
So well, he's washed up.
Yeah, I don't understand it. He haven't been good since The Wire.
And you know what? I think
I'm
y'all
not sure he's
hating.
washed up.
I'm hating him. I'm hating him.
He
about
had that
getting old
movie
myself.
with what's the
I'm
name
hating on
from DC?
everything. Oh,
Who?
man.
He had the movie with Cookie.
Cookie.
Oh, the one. Oh, yeah, the one that.
There he is.
The one.
See, isn't that washed up? He's washed up.
I mean, he takes a good photo. That's all I would say. I give him that. That's about it.
Man, that's Photoshop, man.
It is, and that's Photoshop, and that's terrible right
Hold
there.
on. Can you show the picture of Uncle
No,
Denzel?
we're not doing that.
Uncle, show the picture
doing
of
that.
Uncle
Yeah,
Denzel.
show the
It was
picture
for a
of
role. It was for fences.
No,
No,
show the
no,
picture.
we're not
Show the
doing that.
picture of Uncle Denzel. No,
So
they need to
so
see what Uncle
my
Denzel
people,
looks
my
like.
They
people,
need to see Uncle Dale.
It was,
my people. Who would y'all, if y'all had to vote now, who you think would be the sexiest woman alive in the entertainment business right now?
Sexiest woman alive right now.
Who y'all think People Magazine should do it?
Man, sexiest woman alive. right now.
Rihanna.
No, reread it.
I
2
think
years
Rihanna.
ago, 3 years ago, maybe.
But she gained a lot of weight.
Yeah,
since then.
yeah, rereading.
The weight look good on her.
It does, but
Yeah.
Riri stopped performing and just kept it real.
she need to
for a
work
couple
out.
months.
She need to come see you.
She kept it real for a couple months.
I need to work out too. But
Right.
but she ain't my age. She ain't nowhere near my age. I got kids her age.
Rihanna looks excellent. I don't know what y'all talking about. She looks good, and I love the thick Rihanna. The titties all down to her stomach and all that. I love it. But Katy Perry.
Katy Katie's
Beyonce.
Katie has
Beyonce.
has a sex appeal to her, but she's not sexiest alive though.
Anybody agree with me? Beyonce.
No, Beyonce's washed.
Beyonce's. Hey, Pastor.
She's washed, man. Look,
Beyonce is washed.
I mean,
Let's just
her
go.
music is on point.
What's washed about Beyonce? She's gorgeous.
washed.
She's
man.
not getting sexiest woman alive right now.
It ain't what
We're
it
not
used to
doing
be.
that.
Have you seen her dance? If
We
you put
seen
that
that.
video of her dancing to,
It's the same dance.
it's not. This video, that woman.
2 years ago, Chino.
Anyway, my sexiest woman alive would definitely be Beyonce. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it a little better. I'll say
hold on.
Viola Davis. Ain't nothing like a natural.
Until she cry.
Oh my!
Right before she cried.
She does an ugly cry. I don't care
God.
what she's on.
Hey.
She does one of the
But
ugliest cries ever.
I cannot believe nobody remember her on Lean on Me when she gave her daughter away. I love her. I would never get out of her.
And she was the mother of Antoine Fisher, wasn't she?
Yeah,
She was the mother of Antoine Fisher.
Yes.
Did she rape Antoine?
No, she was the mother, not the foster mother.
Y'all ain't gonna go in.
Hey,
on
She
my-
was the real mother. I love you.
Oh yeah. Okay. She played that role when she was 16. She had the baby. I love her. Love her. Give her away. She played that.
Hold on, man.
Y'all always play that role.
It's some young models out there.
Hold on, The Rock.
They not.
Can we stop seeing this? We want to see the Uncle Denzel photo.
Yes.
Show what?
We stand on topic.
But Chitty, first of
We
all,
stand on topic.
I'm gonna defend my man Denzel. That was Fences Denzel. He's playing for the Fences role. So he's
You think I give a damn about you? I ain't gotta like you.
Yeah.
That wasn't part of the deal. Me and your mama had a bargain.
That was Fences Denzel.
That was not part of the bargain.
So I guess we all can agree that Beyonce gets sexiest woman alive.
No.
We never said
No.
that. We
No,
never
I didn't say
said
that. I
that.
haven't thought
You know
about
what? I would
Who
even
then?
give it to. I would even give it to Jada's mom before I give it to Beyonce.
Ooh.
Wow. Ooh, that was definitely some shade with palm trees.
That was-
But
You're so gay. I'm sorry.
okay. Pause. All right. Look at me. I heard that somewhere.
Shades with palm trees. Okay.
On palm trees.
Who's the model, man? That's like got two tones. Her skin is like discolorated.
Oh yeah, she's hot. I don't know her name, but yeah, she's
like chocolate.
Her melanin is messed up.
Yeah.
She's hot.
She had the one
What's
with
her name?
vitiligo.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I know you talking.
Well,
about.
anyway,
Yeah.
She's like super cute.
salute woman goes to Idris for winning. Congratulations, my brother. Keep it going. Last year was
That's
the Rock
right.
this year. Yo, real quick and ratchet, not really ratchet news, but sad news. Of course, what's her name?
What's her name?
Run DMC's daughter, Angela Simmons.
Yes.
Her baby daddy was just killed last week.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
that's pretty sad. And
His birthday was yesterday.
his birthday. Wow. He got killed in his
Like
garage.
2 days before his birthday in his driveway.
He was turning 38. Well, garage driveway.
38.
He was turning 38.
And how old is she?
19.
28.
I don't know how she
Yeah,
was.
Angela's probably like
Angela or Vanessa?
Angela.
Angela's the younger one.
Angela
Angela's
Simmons.
the younger. She's the one that had the baby. Vanessa got a baby as well.
Yeah, Vanessa does have. a
Nobody care about Vanessa, even though she's the
baby.
finest
Angela's the finest one.
I don't know, but
I
she
don't
can't
know.
dance to save her life. Y'all see her dance video? I was
She
like,
was,
don't
she was
do
always
that.
kind of awkward.
She was just so awkward.
She was always kind of awkward.
But it made her body look weird. And I always thought she had a good body. When she was doing that, I was like, don't do that.
Yeah,
But anyway,
we call that the Michelle Williams.
don't do that.
Hey, Michelle, that dance is wild.
Shout out to Michelle. Did y'all
she
see her
stole
her new reality show? It's kind of nice.
Isn't she supposed to be getting married?
She's married to, I don't know if he's white or
Engaged.
black though. I can't.
Oh yeah. I saw something where she was talking about how much flack she got from her family and friends.
Is he
about-
white?
He looks white.
He looks white.
I don't think he's actually white.
She look like Dave. He like Dave.
No,
Dave.
no. Dave looks black.
Dave.
Red stuff, but okay, Tito's complexion, but red.
He's
Yeah,
bald.
yeah. If
He's
you kept
bald.
Tito in
Here's
the
Dave's
north
look.
with no sun.
Here's Dave's look.
it's the winter time. It's the winter time.
He might start looking.
The
They be
way,
like,
the
why
way
you
the
selling
earth is
out?
angled right now, it's
Right, you
impossible for me to
you
get
crossed over.
Anyway,
Jungle fever.
My salute moment again goes to the family of Angela Simmons' baby daddy. Dang, I messed his name up. I cannot.
You should call him his
my
name,
phone-
man.
My phone
He's
is
dead,
not,
man.
not working. I can't, and I messed his name up. But anyway, shout out. Rest in
Where's your
peace,
notes?
my brothers? And then of course this week was and I know Tito would appreciate it. This was the the opening or the beginning. What's it? The first show for the Atlanta Housewives.
Yes, it was.
Portia Williams is the new star of that show. She's the new complete star.
Is she pregnant on the show?
She's not pregnant yet, but she's going to announce. She's just episode 1. But she looks so good. Oh, my God. Yeah, she's pregnant to a man that owns several clubs and stuff and hot dog stands in Atlanta. Okay. And he looks like a bad version of
the dude that she's
Jermaine
with.
Dupri.
He looks like he looks like
she's pregnant by?
She's pregnant by.
Oh wow!
Like what's his name? CeeLo. Just tall.
He's
CeeLo. Yeah, that's
rough.
a better.
She's
like a
pregnant
tall
by
CeeLo.
CeeLo.
He looked like CeeLo.
He looks just like CeeLo.
a taller CeeLo, but not really tall.
Oh my God!
Just as
between-
Ron, you had a chance. What happened?
Hey, that's what I'm saying about me.
At
That's what I'm saying about me.
At least I got to eat her out. That's all. That was I got what I wanted. I wasn't put that out
I mean,
there.
personally, Portia ain't even all
Oh,
that
you have
cute.
been spending some time in Atlanta too. Huh? You probably did eat her out.
Portia, she's
Portia ain't even all that cute.
Portia is fine. She's the finest thing on Bravo.
I'm gonna tell you this.
She's cute, but she ain't the smartest knife in the drawer.
And
Sharpest.
she ain't. And she can't. She need glasses.
No,
she
she's not.
treat that man like
if we just hitting, no,
It's
you don't
sharpest.
have to be.
It's
It's
sharpest
What you
knife.
saying,
It's-
Pat?
Hold on.
I was just
It's
saying
sharpest
she's-
knife.
Oh, you funny.
It's a sharpest
Yeah,
knife.
you're right.
What are
You're
you
right.
saying, Pass?
just that
He don't have his bell either.
She's cute but not gorgeous, and
She's
her
gorgeous.
And
What
no,
are you
she's not
talking
gorgeous,
about?
but her body definitely makes up for all that.
I don't know.
It's
That
not
body,
real.
that body,
Now, of
that
course-
body is just making. Up
Of course, on the show, Nene Leakes, they've been revealed that Greg is not doing so well, her husband, but he really looked bad. It was almost really sad.
He has cancer,
Actually,
right?
you know what? I don't want to say this, but he actually looked better.
Oh,
than he
he's
did
small.
before. He looked smaller, but he didn't look sick yet. He didn't look sick.
He
to
looked
me
sick
Yet.
to me.
Well, just because he lost weight in his face, but he still he looks.
He looked really
probably what he
tired,
should look
yeah.
like before. But I mean, I hate to say this, but it'll probably get worse from here on. But I think he looked.
But he had a really
well
bad
for what
breakdown.
he had.
He had a really bad breakdown. He talked about writing a letter to his son when he
Yeah.
thought he was going to die. It was a pretty sad
Wh-
episode.
wh-
and Nene handled it really well. I have
When
to
did
give
this
it
show
to him.
air?
Sunday.
Okay.
And then everybody else can just leave. Eva is good. Eva is a good. But to me, Candy need not to be on the show no more. She's just a blah.
The lies.
She's just a blah. Even her daughter, I was like, don't let the daughter talk. Just let her look pretty.
The
I'm
daughter's
sorry.
the worst.
She was like,
daughter's the worst.
Candy.
Yeah, you
she's
don't need
so
to
bland.
have kids. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't like talking about people kids. I got a weird one too, but I'm just, I love my baby. Everybody know that.
Hey,
But anyway,
speaking of Atlanta Housewives, I don't know if y'all know, but Kenya had a baby. She had the baby.
nobody cares.
Kenya did have a baby. Yeah.
Kenya did had a little girl. She had a little girl recently. So shout out to her. Congratulations, Kenya.
Kenya
they
was my
showed it-
favorite.
They
I ain't
showed
even
the
gonna
picture.
lie.
They showed a picture of her where her feet swelled up really bad. That was not a good look. I was like,
Hey, it happens. Yeah, I was gonna say it happens.
shade, dog.
Exactly.
no, I mean, why would she let them put that out there?
I
man?
love I love women who have regular normal things happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like normal.
This
right?
dude likes fake shit every
Oh,
damn
yeah.
where.
To me, get your breasts done, your ass done, nails, eyelashes.
Exactly.
I'm with
Fake
you.
and lie about everything, right? Lie to
go.
me.
Keep it real.
Just lie to me. Just lie to me so we can lie together,
Yeah,
right?
Your lashes ain't right. The nails ain't
When,
real.
when I wake up,
butt
it
ain't
look
real.
like you. I woke up like this all the time. I'd be like, okay. And then, but that's something. Anyway, shout out to Kenya. Congratulations on your new baby. Shout out to the people in Atlanta Housewives. I know y'all don't watch Married with Medicine. That was a great episode because somebody was about to get stabbed with the, it was hilarious. But anyway, y'all don't watch that, so we're not going to talk about that. But anyway, great show. Yo, we're going to a quick break. We come right back. We got our guests in the building. We're going to talk about a great event that she got going on. And she's going to talk about some cooking and all that good stuff. Give us a call at 202-656-1 Salud.
What they want you to receive.
wise. Ghetto star, hood boss, villain in charge. I'ma keep it. I got many cars. Wise, ghetto star, hood boss, villain in charge. I'ma keep it. Take me out the hood, I'ma keep it. Keep it. Take me out the hood, I'ma keep it. Keep it. Take me out the hood, I'ma keep it. I'm so hood, man. The big cab down to keep the charges. Twisted, rubber blow, and it's in the sweatshirt. Get a car, it's a perfect picture. Take me out the hood, hell no, I'm still pitching. Apartment raised, I just do no defense. Shot 8 times, so it got me out the fences. Got me with a little bit scrap. Yeah, I'm scrap. Keep it with a young Jew man. Fire with a four-way. I'm so hood, man, got throwaway. I'm so hood, 30 inches on the Chevrolet. Plenty cars, money wise, ghetto star, hood bras, villain in charge. I'ma keep it. I got plenty cars, money wise, ghetto star, hood bras, villain in charge. Keep it. Take me out the hood, keep it. Keep it. Take me out the hood, keep it. She got that water. Splash. Slippery. Excuse me. Please, please. I'm up. Believe me. Get it big. For some robberies. You can bet on me. Hey, take the top. Fuck niggas on my radar. I'm gon' pop. If I don't, I'm back to the box. I got walls. Big bells, big arms. Gun. I'm out in play, let's have fun. Big wait. Iceberg, ice tray. Plug call, front. I don't need it. Pocket strong, wrist the nigga. Getting freezing. Nigga, pay your Adidas. Where I'm on, auntie Lisa. Pop 2 cups of purple just to warm up. 2 cups drink. I heard your bitch got that water. Splash, drip, splash. Slippery.
Hey man, what you strapped for? Man, some pizza place keep paying no raw hit up, man. This shit is beautiful. Keystone on lesson. Fucking Grove Street. You down? I'm always down. Nigga, I am authentic. Versace, Da Vinci, red bottom, Barisi. Muscle my brother, we got different muscle. Nigga, no flow. Versace, Da Vinci, red bottom, Barisi. Muscle my brother, we got different muscle. Nigga, no flow. Nigga, no flow. Let's go, bitch.
Shit, I ain't choose the rhyme. Rhyme chose me. So I hit the track like a nosebleed. Ain't great now, but it's much improved. Your album dropping this summer, that's up for you. Cause it's a moment. I put my mother on it. I said my mama and sisters if I love her, don't it? So buckle up, cause it's gon' get bumpin'. I got my girlfriend Dennis and my shit bumpin'.
Thank you so much, Lamb Chop. Welcome to welcome back
Good
to
thing
WLVS.
we broke. We ain't got no money because we get sued. We ain't got nothing
Welcome
to
back to
lose.
WLVS Radio. You tune into the open bar.
Salute.
Salute.
Of course, Chitty is rocking our shirts, and Tito is rocking his shirt.
Yeah.
Show the shirt, Chitty. Yo, you can order these shirts online at openbartuesdays@gmail.com. Part of the proceeds benefit local charities. Some dog or something. What are we doing again?
No.
But anyway, local charities. Definitely support the cause to be the boss. Also, people, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel at WLVS Radio. There you can see all the wonderful channels that Listen Vision has to offer. Not only this great show, but all the other wonderful shows that can teach you how to get high and all that good stuff. Anyway, Pastor.
Teach you how to get high. Hopefully you already know how
That's
to get
the
high.
best highlight to promote the whole YouTube channel. All right, good to go.
I'm just kidding. Pastor, you got something wonderful going on in your lounge today.
Absolutely, man. What's going on? Everybody, welcome Miss Portia Daniels to the show.
Miss
All right.
Daniels!
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
How you doing? Make sure you
Hello.
speak
Thank
into the
you so-
microphone so they can hear you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having
Well, she
me.
got a radio voice, right?
Yeah, sounding good. Okay, so Portia,
Yes.
welcome to the open bar, and your family is Daniels Catering, right?
Yes, Daniel's Catering. And
Now,
Catering.
is it a brand new business or has it been simmering for a while?
Brand new business.
Brand new business, and so I hear you guys got a big launch coming up.
Yes, we sure do. December 2nd,
Mm-hmm.
2018, we have a dinner coming up for our launch of our business. It will be at Akaki Banquet Hall in Akaki, Maryland.
Okay,
Right.
everybody know where Akig is down
Yes,
to 10.
right past Waldorf.
Yeah, okay.
And we will have live music by Alicia Glover. We will have bottomless wine, not mimosas.
All right, right.
And we'll also have a dance floor for everyone to be on. We have open seating. You can bring your family and friends. You can sit together wherever you want. And we will also have a 3-course meal.
I love it because, Portia is a God-fearing woman
Amen.
of the Christian brand.
touch 'em,
but we're
Jesus.
going to have bottomless wines.
Use
You better
it.
know that.
You got to fill them in with something.
You got to keep the party going.
Keep the party going. You know how we do.
Sound like Greenleaf to me.
You know how we do.
And we will pray over there, okay?
Absolutely. Okay, so now let's talk about you're launching the catering business. Now we know the big event is coming up, and so everybody, that's going to be good. We know that's going to be good. That's going to be the best foot forward and everything. But ultimately, you guys are going to be you want to be catering events. So y'all are looking to start off with small scale events, or can y'all do large events?
We actually have an event already lined up for us, a birthday party, I think, of 100 or 200 people.
Okay.
So
events.
large scale events, far as maybe 300 to 400 people.
Right
Nice.
there, okay, and that, but y'all will be able to give them professional catering services, all that good stuff.
We sure will.
Okay,
So we didn't get no samples today. We didn't get no shrimp cocktail.
So the catering company is going to be based out of Akaki also.
It will be based out of Maryland. We will work out of a banquet hall, actually.
Oh.
So, and then we'll also rent it out to food trucks.
Will
as
you
well.
all have your own hall basically?
Yes.
Okay, so you all will do off-site catering and as well as have your own.
We sure will. So you can pick up the food as well.
Okay.
So with your banquet hall, people can't bring their own food. They have to order. They have to have your food in the banquet hall, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So if
smart.
they're using our catering company, it's just us exclusively, and then the end company is myself. I do event planning, so they
Nice.
can have the option of using me.
Okay, so the event planning is also like a portion of that, right?
Yes, if they want that portion, they can.
All right, so Portia, tell us real quick, how did you get into this? Like this was the grandmothers. Did your father's father? Did y'all pass this down? Y'all been making cannolis for years? What?
Well, not cannolis, but good fried chicken.
Okay.
Well, both of my family, my
Who
dad
needs
and my
another chicken, though?
Okay.
Oh,
Dad and
you'll
mom.
be surprised what the air fryer can do.
Oh.
Wow.
New air
You got
fryer.
one of those?
No, I want
Christmas.
one.
But okay, tell your mom and dad were both.
Mom and dad side, both from North Carolina.
Okay.
My dad is
Shout
an
out.
awesome cook, awesome down home cook.
Okay.
Rocky Mount, North Carolina.
Give you the
and
food that tastes good. You ain't got to put seasoning on it when you
It gives
get
you the
just
food that
ready.
just why don't you just sell this?
Yeah.
So that's what we've been telling him for years. You need to sell these dinners. And then it's to the point where my uncles and his brothers and sisters will buy food, bring it to his house and cook it and have him cook it.
So he could cook it,
and
right?
not just holiday.
No, that's how
dinner.
you know it's legit when the people be
he-
like,
On Sunday.
I'm gonna go buy the food and bring it to you.
Friday, I'm gonna bring you some food. I need this by Sunday. I need to eat.
I need to eat
Right.
that,
He'll cook it right then and there.
right on the
He'll
spot.
cook it right. Like, how did you have time to do all of this? He'll whip
So
it up.
so basically, y'all would get requests for
Sound
your
like he
dance
got a
food.
government job or something.
People will request it and they would be like, he should be selling this because the chicken tastes so good. And
we had to do some convincing him, and he finally said, you know
Okay,
what,
so
let's
what-
go ahead.
so when you grew up, eating this food, what was your favorite? Like,
The mashed potatoes. He does this thing with his mashed potatoes. It comes out so fluffy.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what he puts in. He still doesn't tell me to this day. But
everybody wants the mashed potatoes, right?
it's so good. It's so good.
See, we should have a sample.
And the
You got
neck
me wanting some
bones.
mashed potatoes.
His
Look.
turkey
Neck bones.
bones.
They taste so good, make you want to smack your mama.
Oh.
Mama, where you at?
I can go down the line. He makes a lot of
Now
good food.
I make a good mac and cheese. Is his mac and cheese good?
Oh, he does the best mac and cheese.
Oh, really?
You can have a showdown whenever you want.
You make some sorry meatballs, but that's the ones you usually promote.
Whatever. Y'all love my meatballs and my spaghetti.
I don't eat meatballs.
So Portia, so tell us this. It's gonna be the name of the catering service is gonna be Daniel's Catering, right?
Daniel's Catering and Company, yes.
Daniel's Catering and Company, and as a part of the catering piece, you guys also offer the event planning side, right?
Yes, I graduated from Delaware State University with I won a master's, but with a bachelor's in mass communications and a minor in public relations.
Okay.
So
You're
my
using all of
background
that?
is event planning. Yes.
You're using all of that to make sure. Okay, no, for sure.
I-
Shout out Delaware State.
Family in the
Y'all
Yes,
turned out a
you.
little jewel over here. All right. Okay, so if people want to reach Daniel's Catering, because y'all launching on December 2nd, that's coming real quick.
Yes.
And y'all gonna have the big launch down in Accokeek, Maryland.
Yes.
All right. So if they wanted to find out more information about it or contact you guys, how would they do it? Is it a number or a website or Facebook, something?
Yes, you can reach us at 202-717-1378 to contact us via phone. And then also you can purchase your tickets online on Eventbrite at DCC Soiree, SOIREE.eventbrite.com.
Now I see the ticket price is the ticket price is up there.
$40, only $40.
It's up there. Now, I just want to know, y'all gonna make sure that they gonna get $40 worth. They gonna get like a $60 worth for $40, right?
Oh,
That's
they're
what
getting
the
a 3-course meal,
3-course meal,
live music, band and DJ,
all right, bottomless wine.
bottomless wine
Come
all
on.
night.
Yeah, and you gonna have the photographers and
Free photographer booth.
so you're gonna be
professional.
able to take you some pictures of all that photography on the
Yes,
spot, right?
bring your family and friends. This is a real
They're gonna use an Android.
restaurant experience.
You gonna be able to
No.
eat
Oh no. Mm-mm.
and dance too.
Yes, and dance, and
So
you
you can
might
work the
even
food off.
you might even get you some holiday dinner recipes.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So now, okay, so cool. So now, so it's $40 for the ticket. They
Yes.
can get it on Eventbrite
Yes.
by typing in Daniel's Catering.
Yes, they can type in Daniel's Catering,
And it'll come up.
and it'll come up on Eventbrite.
Very, very nice. Okay, so and if they want, they can also call the number if they want to book you off for any of their events, right?
Any
Any
other-
holiday and events like that.
Yes.
They'll do that.
Holiday dinners, anything.
So y'all
Cakes,
y'all do
pies.
theme stuff like that too. If you want a theme, y'all could.
Yes,
could
that's
play
my
around.
favorite. Hmm.
Okay, all right, very, very nice. All right,
Yes.
so any questions, fellas?
Oh, how many people hold in your banquet hall?
We
What it hold?
We can hold 300.
300.
in the Akaki Banquet Hall.
Okay.
That's nice.
Very, very, very nice. Okay, so 300 in the banquet hall down at Accokeek. So give the telephone number one more time.
202-717-1378.
1378. We got to remember that. We got to come down there. We got to throw an event down there.
Definitely.
That's true.
And just getting people come down
And
to
you
the
know
hall,
what?
you know.
And
'cause-
for your event, if you need a celebrity bartender, I'll be more than happy to assist you guys. I'll come
That's with the
by.
bottomless wine. You gonna pour it?
I said celebrity bar for one event that they had.
this is
Not our first one. Now.
We'll make the Google story there.
so thank you for coming.
Thank
Miss
you
Portia
so
Daniels,
much.
we appreciate you. Tell
Thank you.
pops, moms, everybody we said hey. We
I
appreciate
sure
you guys
will.
and we're looking forward to it. So we're gonna try to slide through here. What y'all think?
I'm
Yeah,
there.
that's
I can't wait.
You should bring your family and friends and everyone. It would be-
When is it?
Now,
Oh, but it does say no kids, right?
No kids.
When is it?
No kids.
December 2nd.
Oh damn,
So-
I'm booked.
So tell me this though.
Leave them at home.
And the last thing, real quick, is there any kind of a group discount if we bring 5 more, 10 or more? anything
Black
like
people
that?
always try and get over.
You know how we do.
Not at this time.
Not this time?
I'm sorry.
Okay. You say so.
She's firm on her price. I like that.
Yeah, no, we get
Well,
it.
it's $36, but Eventbrite, takes a little extra change off, so it ends up being 40. I didn't want to lie
but-
on the flyer case. I just go ahead and say
But there is a
$40.
Groupon. Like if you order through Groupon, right, you get
Oh, there's no no Groupon, no discounts.
no Groupon.
Yeah,
Oh.
support a black-owned family business.
Okay, so and this is the launch for
I
y'all,
was
you
going by
guys,
what
right?
somebody said in the audience. They was like, "It's Groupon." I don't know who that was, but
Right. Yeah. So we gonna make sure we support
Thank you so much.
Daniel's Catering. They can Google that. It should come up. Eventbrite is right there online,
yes.
right?
Yes.
All right, let's shout out for Miss Portia Daniels.
Portia
Thank
Daniels.
you.
yeah, Miss
Tell
Portia,
everybody
you
we said
still
hey.
stay with us for the rest of the night, or you gotta go because we're gonna have our love sex relationship. You can give us
Oh,
some
Lord,
great
I got
opinion.
work in the morning, y'all.
Oh, I hear you.
Okay, no,
Thank
that's
you
what's
so
up.
much for having
All right.
me.
We appreciate you.
Yo, good job, PDO.
Okay.
Yo, we're gonna go to a quick break. We'll come right back and give an update what's going on with the voting, the election. Give us a call at 202-656-1 bar. Salud.
Swisher blunts and I ain't never coming down. Bitch, you ain't no Barbie. I see you work at Arby's. Never too supersized. Hurry up, I'm starving. Gnarly, radical. On the block, I'm magical. See me at your college campus, baggy full of Adderalls. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a boost. See them other chicken heads, they don't ever leave the coop. I'm in the coop cruising. I got the stolen plates, serving all the fiends over there by the Golden Gate. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis. Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. The basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. The basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. I put that on my partner, I put that on my family.
Hidden Village Collective.
Yo, welcome back to WLVS Radio. You're tuning to the open bar.
Salud.
Salud. Of course, we're sitting here drinking on the gubernatorial drink made with our choice of vodka.
Gubernatorial. Gubernatorial.
Gubin.
Yo, and we rooting right now for Andrew Gillum down in Florida, man. I hope he gets it.
Is it called yet? Is it called yet? Can we?
Drink
It's not called.
Made with our choice of blue liqueur, vodka, and red wine. Yo, what's going on again? Go ahead. We talk about the election. What's going on?
He got to get his point out.
Chitty is the political
country gonna do it.
All right. What's going on down in Florida right now? Gillum is still a pretty tight race. It isn't over yet. Gillum is still
down, right?
Down by
1%.
1%. DeSantis is he got him by 1%.
Come on, man.
So yeah. In Georgia, well, we all knew what was going on there, but nonetheless.
CNN has just called the race for DeSantis.
Yeah.
Huh?
CNN called the race for DeSantis.
Oh my goodness.
Just got that update now.
That is crazy.
Footnote: Michigan is now blue, so that's a plus. Wisconsin is leading blue. If you don't know, Scott Walker, he was a governor there. He was the first governor.
He lost that.
He lost that. Good. So it's still coming in now. It's still pretty tight. So let's not jump to conclusions just yet.
Okay.
Pause.
Hold up.
Yeah.
So what's coming in is still tight. Just
Wisconsin is still
Wisconsin is pause. Clarify that, please.
Wisconsin is still going.
Okay.
So only 73% of the vote is
That's
in
what
right
she
now.
said.
Kansas is
Keep it going.
Kansas, 98% of the vote is in, and that's leaning blue. Colorado, there's history there. The first openly gay governor was elected today.
Where?
So in Colorado.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow.
Yeah. So
really?
yeah.
I mean, that's interesting.
A gay governor?
Yeah.
Are they Caucasian?
Yeah. Of course. Come on.
Of course.
Also, out in Idaho is leaning blue. So
Idaho?
You the hoe? No.
Idaho.
You are the hoe. We know that.
You the hoe?
I is the hoe.
I's the pappy. No, you the hoe.
So what went on with Maryland? Is Maryland in?
Yeah, Maryland's been in. Ben Jealous lost. So
Jealous
lost.
We knew that.
So we all know that.
I knew he was going to lose.
Pretty much.
Well, we talked about that.
My vote was a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Wow.
We talked about that a couple of segments ago. You could kind of see why he lost when you really look at it. I like Jealous. I like Jealous. Or like what he's saying, but he really didn't have. He really didn't introduce anything that he was doing different.
The thing about it is Hogan didn't do anything to lose any votes. That's the problem.
He didn't piss a lot of people off.
He didn't piss off enough people to lose anything.
And even though this is my strike against Hogan, right? First of all, I didn't like him bringing the National Guard down to Baltimore after the Freddie Davis thing. Freddie Gray thing. But the real sin for me of Larry Hogan was that he cut financing for schools and gave a lot of financing for prisons to build new jails.
Wait. A half hour ago, you said I said no to schools, no to money for schools, but more to money for
building
he
fire.
said no to
emergency.
libraries.
He said no to libraries.
I told you I felt
But
kind
more
of
to
conflicted.
cops.
Hold on, I felt conflicted about that because my thing
That's
was
the whole reason why Freddie Gray was happened because of the cops.
No, I was talking about building police
So you
stations,
said-
fire stations and stuff like that, right?
But less education and more cops.
No, is the library really education, a branch of education?
Yes.
Well, I understood that, but here's my thought behind that was that the amount of money they wanted to put towards, some astronomical number of millions, you're asking to a lot for libraries being upgraded. When I go to
Yes.
libraries, they all feel like they're dying.
No.
Yes,
They're
they
not.
do.
They're
When you
not.
go in,
They're
the
not.
DC
Okay,
ones
Okay. The reason why I said they're not is because
are fresh.
No, the building is here.
Yeah, they were fresh.
And you
They
know
were
why?
new.
Because
In Maryland.
because libraries are the connection to
The internet for a lot of
the
people.
internet and the more people who don't have.
You
I'm
gotta
with
think,
that.
think
I'm
about
with that.
think,
I'm
think,
with
think,
that.
think about
And the more-
Baltimore,
and the more poor
the city that
people-
reads. You know what I'm saying? Which is the largest populated city in Maryland, right?
Mm-hmm.
They actually have a lot of people who don't have access to
Yeah.
internet and things
or
of
or
that.
phone, cell phone, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
so go to a library, and libraries are
And
a
I
connection
would
to the,
get- and
for
I
the
would- I
poor
would-
to have free access.
I will give you
Free
that.
access.
I just
Yes.
felt like because Wi-Fi is just about everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Now, everybody has a phone.
Everybody has a
phones.
phone,
Everybody has a phone.
and everybody has.
Okay, I'm with you on
technology.
that.
Not everybody has a.
I told you I felt
Mac.
I felt conflicted on that. You know what I'm saying? I felt conflicted because I was like, you got to have emergency services. That's why I was looking at the fire. They said firehouses and trucks and equipment. I'm looking at emergency services.
years ago.
But you can have both.
True, but I felt like just allotting money to upgrade libraries when people are online.
No.
I read somewhere years
Nah,
ago.
you
not
need-
really
you need-
reading
I read
books.
somewhere years
You
ago.
got to
that
think
told-
about how many computers the libraries don't have now.
Hold on,
And,
hold
and,
on. I read.
and also, it's not that just libraries are just books; they also are interactive and
resources.
online.
Yeah.
And resources for the because
For the
it's a
public.
free service for the public who otherwise may not be able to or can't afford them. I know.
I'm with you.
My daughter used to cheer at a little rec called Rosedale, and they had a library attached to that rec center, right? And I would see people in there and then utilizing the services seriously.
No,
Like,
no, I'm
kids
with
get
you.
kids get books there. My daughter has trips, even she's now at a better, wider public school. She has trips to a public library around the corner to check out books.
Yeah, it's just you know
Some,
what?
some libraries also help people with student aid for like colleges. They help
Student
them how to-
aid,
they,
job searches.
Actually, helping them fill out resumes and as well as
It's a great resource.
25%. I read someone years ago that 25% of the nation it does not have access to a lot of
around
the
Internet and all that.
and a lot
Countries
of
like South Korea has
information.
way better access
And
than we do.
a library, when you go to a library, it's more than just books. It's more than just the internet. There's articles there. There's just,
A lot of history is stored right there. You know
not
what?
just history, but
I
it's a
felt-
lot of. It's a lot of.
So you changed your
gateways
mind
out
now,
there,
Pat?
No, I feel
information there.
conflicted. I think I probably flubbed that one.
You changed your
I
mind
probably messed
now?
that one up, but I guess I feel like I hate that you throw a random issue on this ballot all of a sudden. Like you don't talk about it.
Okay,
about the
so-
libraries being funded, and then all of a
so-
sudden it's there for we're gonna allot $22 million or like $100 million, whatever it was.
Yeah,
You probably somebody like you's probably thinking for some damn books.
We're just for the library because they seem like they're not open half of the time, right?
When's the last time you've been to one? No, I'm
Probably in the last couple of months.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
telling
not trying
you.
to diss. I'm not trying.
I'm telling you, the last couple of months I've
Yeah,
been to
yeah,
one,
yeah.
like right there in Glen Arden, right? The one in Glen Arden.
Oh, I got you.
Right
I
there.
got you.
And it's like, it's not open on Mondays. It closes early on Fridays. And it's like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Wow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But that's because most people don't actually.
Sundays and Saturdays not open. I'm like,
Only
But,
place that
but
libraries
you're
are
looking
still-
at
point?
that one there, right?
Yeah,
and you got to think about in the larger populated
Yeah.
areas. See, you think about what's around there. Around there, most people live in houses,
Yeah.
right? And you're not thinking about the areas where most people are living in apartments and they don't have access and they probably barely
they
have
need,
running
they
water.
need the library, right?
Yeah, they
I know
need
we
the library.
use the library space a lot for like exercise and step practice. But anyway,
See-
and also a lot of libraries are very important for at law firms. Ain't that right, Tito? The law firm libraries are huge, still pretty active.
They are.
The Library
They
of
are.
Congress is very huge too, but
Yeah.
people go in there all the time.
Yeah, you can
like
go
the
there and use the
public
internet, right? But no.
But how you gonna get there? See, that's the
No,
thing.
no,
You
really,
need
I'm
one
good.
in your neighborhood.
I just mess with you.
So the last update on the, it looks like the Democrats are up by 2%.
What's that mean?
Congressional seat. The congressional seats, the House of
Democrats
electeds
in
is still
general.
pretty tight. They were on MSNBC. They're projecting basically 230 to Republicans, 205. In the Senate race, basically, they're
230 to Democrats, 205 to Republicans. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes.
So what
In
he's
the
saying
Senate
is that
seat-
in the House, the Democrats are expected to
projected
take over,
win-
Yes.
to take
control
over the
House.
House.
But the
That's
Senate-
a foregone
And
conclusion.
in the Senate,
they're
they
actually expected to take
Yeah.
over. Actually, expected to
They-
lose.
well-
and they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose like 2 seats. I think it is.
Yeah.
The seats that
The
they're
Senate.
losing,
In the Senate.
are going to be Florida because Bill Nelson is he's at the end of he's been a senator for the last 20 years. Dog, step down. Indiana, I'm gonna tell you right now, Indiana is like is like Georgia up north. Just keeping it real. So that's not a surprise there. So those 2 seats that they're losing in a sense, not really that big of a deal. The ones that they was really, really gunning for, of course, was Texas.
They lost that.
Which they lost that. They wanted to keep the one in Virginia. Tim Kaine is still pretty popular, so
They kept that.
yeah. So and they did gain a congressional seat in they did gain the congressional seat over in Northern Virginia from I think her name is
Barbara Comstock.
yeah
Comstock.
Yeah, Comstock. Yeah. So that leaned in favor of the Democrats.
But they I don't know if anybody knows, but they're the first 2 Muslim women have been elected to Congress.
Wow.
Wow.
Impressive.
Let's clap it up
Wow,
for
wow.
diversity. Now,
Wow.
Assalamu alaikum.
let's
Assalamu alaikum.
now each
What?
of the
What did he say? He said,
Assalamu alaikum.
I thought he said Assalamu alaikum.
each of
He
the
said, "You want some lamb?"
each of the
Pause.
news networks they're reporting different things. Obviously, MSNBC is going to report a balance more leaning towards left, and CNN is reporting something more balanced in a sense, but they're still giving Democrats an edge. On Fox, they're reporting 151 Democrats winning, of course, the House, and as it stands, 154 Republicans have currently won their seats in the House. That's just what they have as the numbers that are winning right now.
Yeah, so everyone is saying essentially that the Democrats are taking the House,
Right.
maybe losing a couple seats in the Senate, and of course the president is still Donald Trump.
No question about it.
It don't matter.
But I mean,
Well,
the thing is,
it's
if
bigger than Donald Trump.
You want
in this election.
You want really what this election really is going to signify is people have begun the fact that it's going to show Donald Trump and a lot of people at the top that people are getting more involved in their local politics, and that's very important because for a long time a lot of people just didn't pay attention to that. Let's just keep it real.
True.
Including 1, 2,
True.
4, 4 of the people on this panel right now.
Yeah.
Where you say that?
Because none of you knew what any of the ballot questions were about. So
I did.
I knew.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I didn't know.
Okay,
I'm
so,
saying,
so you're 2 of the 5.
Yeah.
I didn't say. I didn't
Ron
say
didn't know that.
yeah.
I
did
told
not-
Ron,
I did not
give
say
me
that.
your sticker back.
I did not say that. What I said was.
He said, I didn't know what
No, I just said that. I wish I would.
I needed more time.
Oh no, I said I wish I would have done more research.
No, that's not fair.
No. So, Bron, the question was, you wish you had done any research.
Some research.
But
Yes.
it's not even that easy though. It's not even that easy because they're asking you to sit the circuit judge,
Right.
Okay.
Keep their space.
And this
it's
is
like,
the importance about education and civics because if you don't know,
I took civics
if
2
you don't
years
know-
and you know what?
Don't know how, if you don't know what you,
They don't talk about what the circuit court judge does. They talk about how a Supreme Court bill becomes a law, how the Supreme Court works.
They do, but they
they
teach
don't
how-
talk about
teach you how
the
elections
circuit
work.
court judge. Should he keep his seat or not? I'm just saying, this is random stuff that comes up
You
only
can't-
at the ballot and at election time.
No.
Anyway, you
Hold on,
guys,
hold
we're
on.
gonna go to a break. Yo,
And we gotta come back with a pass.
we'll be right back. PDO, what we gonna talk about when we come back?
We're gonna talk about having,
Not
Political
the ballots.
sex.
independent relationships that are not pressured by the status quo.
and the balance.
That means Republicans and Democrats.
Sound like a snoozer. We be right back. Let's call 202-656-1 bar. Salud.
Uno bal.
Welcome back.
Stay on your toes.
Welcome back to WLVS Radio. Tune into the open bar, people.
Salute.
We got
Salud.
6 people up here because to represent the 6 years that we have been.
6 years.
Anniversary.
7 is the completion, right?
Yeah.
Pause.
That'll be next year.
Ooh.
Not this year, but next year.
Next year.
Ask your brother.
Pause.
Like you don't have it. Yeah, you know.
Why that be 7?
You know, Ron don't love the Lord.
Is the number of
Lord.
completion.
With all my
Why
heart.
is that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows? All right.
So when I first came on,
Oh Lord.
I was invited on the once a month basis
Same here.
as the legal guru,
And then you were
Right.
invited, but you didn't want to.
true.
and then you figured that the show probably could not survive without me,
Oh,
and you invited me to come back every episode, and I was like, cool.
Well, we're glad you're here.
I can remember
Well,
one time.
I'm glad to. I'm glad to. Go ahead.
And then you had a
DJ
full shade of hair
Ron,
one time.
Yeah, I remember that I was always said, y'all
Your mic
always-
is off. Your mic is off, and there's a reason for that.
It's on.
It's on. Go ahead.
I like that day, but I remember I was the star.
Oh,
I
Lord.
always said that we have a superstar in the building, but he's not here today. But he'll be here next week.
Oh, thank you. That's so
It took-
nice.
It
Oh,
took
you
me
talking about
6
me.
weeks to get here, and when I arrived, I had a lot of fans here, and I signed a lot of autographs. Remember that day?
Jesus don't remember that day.
I thought you were talking about me. Anyway, Pastor.
Yeah.
What's up?
Love, sexy relationships. What are you gonna talk about?
Okay. Okay.
Are we talking about love? Or are we talking about sex? Or are we talking about relationship?
We're talking about relationships mainly today. You know, independent relationships that
That work?
That's a good a way of saying it. That work. We're gonna talk about some of the things that make them actually work, like the uniqueness of a relationship, right? Everybody in here, we all get in relationships, but think about how many times have you felt the pressure to act like a couple is supposed to act or conform to the standards of society, right?
Right.
Like a lot of times you can be in a relationship. I'm submitting this thought. Y'all tell me what you think about it, and that is that I feel like some relationships are pressurized or they crumble up under the pressure of feeling like
Expectation.
It can't be unique. It can't be just something that we kind of designed and fixed for ourselves. We actually got to fit into roles. So you start telling me, act like a boyfriend's supposed to act, or act the way a husband's supposed to act the way the wife is supposed to act. And so I think a lot of times, personally,
I think
in the
that's
relationship,
society.
In relationship, I think there's always one in a relationship who wants to be unique and authentic, and they don't really want to conform to that, but they're doing it because their partner is saying this is right, society is saying it's right, family is saying it's right, but they like, okay, so I don't even want this anymore.
Can you give some key characteristics, like specifically what behaviors are you referring
Okay,
to?
I'm gonna give you one unique one. All right, so there was a episode on Steve Harvey's show, right, out in L.A., and a girl stood up and she talked about a guy moving from Georgia wanting to marry her, and she was like, would it be a problem if you got your own place and I got my own place? We can get married. I love you, but do we have to live right up on top of each other? So let's take that scenario and adjust it a little bit, right?
And where was she moving to? California?
She living in California.
All
Already.
right, so
She was moving to Georgia, right?
She wants
The
him to move
fiance,
to her.
the guy is moving to Cali. He wants to move to Cali
And she says we have to live apart.
separately.
While they're married or before they're married?
When they're married, once they're married.
Here's the thing.
And I want to adjust the scenario.
That's a great
So
idea.
Let's say if you're living in the same house and both of you had your own suites, right?
Yeah.
In the house, but you live in the same house, you shared everything, but you had your own suite, so you had just some space. But go ahead.
Great idea.
It's called my living room when I don't go to sleep early enough.
I mean, it's really nice if you had somewhere else to go.
No, it's somewhere else you need to go because you need that break from each other.
California
Every night though.
Oh,
when you're
wait.
married?
On that point, but on that point, there has been a study that was released lately that men go to the bathroom and take longer in there as a break, as a
to get away.
Okay.
to get away.
It's the whole point.
Yeah, and I will say I am a little guilty of that. I'm sorry, wife,
You got a seat warmer?
but not sorry. No, because I go in there. I would like to take my time anyway, and then also go on my phone and play some games, and I feel
So true.
I fill up my time in there.
YouTube,
Hey, so look,
Because I need
Pino,
that
Pino,
because if I
Pino,
come back,
I know a couple that they've been happily married for over 20-some years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we were out somewhere, and the wife was out changing the tire, and the husband was in the car.
What?
I've seen the husband.
Wait, hold on.
He's talking about himself.
Hold on. They've been married for 20 years, which
20-some
means
years.
she's like 40 or 50.
She's about maybe 51, 52.
And her
He's a
husband
little
making her
younger than
change
her.
a flat tire at
Because
51?
he doesn't know how. He doesn't know how. But then also seen one time we were all going on a cruise. And we were all going on a cruise. And she came out, she got the bags out the trunk.
Is this your relationship? Hold on. Are you talking about your relationship?
No.
Is your wife 51? Is your girlfriend 51?
No, but the thing about it, everybody talk about them, but they seem to work. They love each
But
other.
they
They're like
happy.
the best couple I've
and
ever seen
he
in my
lets
life.
her do her
all
thing.
right.
Now listen, okay,
So you're saying
exactly.
you're
So-
talking about gender roles.
Yes, all of that. It's not just gender roles; it's relationship roles. It's like those gender roles get added to the relationship, and society kind of says that this is how it's supposed to work. And I'm saying that couples should have the freedom and the liberty to design their relationship to work however it works best for them, right? And what that means for each person is different. The problem is that a lot of times, even when society doesn't like pressure in on your relationship, people tend to go outside of the relationship to ask for advice. Like, what do you think we should do? And when you start putting things on the table, then you invite, kind of this criticism of your style, your design. But the ultimate final problem is that the two of you have to be happy with each other, like in the way you flow. As you mentioned about this couple, they're together for 20-something years, 30 years, and if she's the breadwinner, like it's people right now in America.
Not even that. If she's the one used to doing the manual labor.
What I was gonna say was, if she's the one that can change the tire, and he doesn't do it.
Breadwinner as well. She's totally the breadwinner.
Well, hold on, and I'm saying that in America, that's a big trend now. There's a lot of stay-at-home dads and corporate wives that are out there who bring the bacon home and he cook it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good with that.
You know what I'm saying? So, and some guys can't handle that. I'm not that guy. I don't know if I could be home cooking the bacon and you bring it in. Listen, but that's the thing. But me.
No, hold on.
I don't think anything's wrong with it.
No, there's not. No, but we both share in bringing the bacon in. I cook and she cooks and we both cook. And times where I bring the bacon in, I'm still cooking the bacon.
You don't look like you wash your hands. I'll come over when she's
hungry. Like this morning, for example. This morning, for example, my daughter didn't have school today because we had parent-teacher stuff today. And we all woke up late. And I asked my daughter, "Are you hungry?" She goes, "Of course." She's always hungry. And I said, "Okay, baby, are you hungry too?" She's hungry. So I made them both bacon that she bought.
Just bacon.
So she brought me the bacon.
She said,
hold on.
She brought home the bacon, but you fried it in the pan.
Exactly. So you fried it in the pan.
What else did you have to?
So somebody asked me a long time ago, if I didn't have my job, what else did I want to do? I said, Cap. I would love
it would be Cap.
I would be Cap.
Yeah. Ron,
I can see that. I can see that.
No, I mean the thing is, Ron's been saying that for years. What? Like, I'd rather be a Cap man.
This is not on. Is this on? I think we trade. It's important to trade.
Trading.
Well,
sometimes
trading what?
I'll treat us.
Oh.
And I'll pay and I'll do it. And sometimes he'll do it. Like it's just like that.
But how often does he do it? And how often do you do it? Who does it the most? Okay.
And oftentimes she'll fold. Like today, I folded.
I couldn't believe it. Well, it's semi-folded,
but I did.
Fold.
Clothes.
Folded
laundry.
But y'all don't have a laundry service? Oh my God.
No. She washes.
This dude wants to be kept with the laundry service, with a maid.
You go out to wash, dry, fold, and put away those clothes. You're gonna cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You want to be kept?
I don't mind cooking.
And clean.
But I'm not cleaning. We gotta get a maid. No, I'll tell the maid what to do.
You gotta clean them gutters out.
I do that. I don't mind.
That's what she said.
The idea is this: whatever model you choose, it doesn't matter. Whatever model that you choose, the idea is the important part. What I want to get across is that you don't superimpose what you feel is your model that works for you on everybody else.
Right.
You can turn this one down just a little bit.
You said you don't care. You shouldn't care what other people think.
You should not impose your model on everybody, right?
What's worked for you works for you. You don't have to do what everybody else does.
Just like people say that once you get married, that you should have a joint bank account. That's
absolutely. That's another good example. That's another great example.
I mean, you have to find out what works for you.
Some people that works for.
But I'm saying, if you have a joint bank account, right? I think you should actually have 4 accounts. Okay, you should have a joint savings, a joint checking, and an individual. 6 actually, an individual checking and savings account. 8. Because that way that you have that's 6. If you have
that was 4.
If you have 2 checking, 2 savings, that's 4.
But you have 4. You have 2 savings, a joint savings, an individual savings.
6.
And it's 6.
I see it.
You have a joint savings, individual savings.
Individual, right? His and hers.
2 joint.
His and hers, individual. Right. So that's 4. And then you have individual checking.
Two individual.
So
Two
what?
individual checkings.
So
That's
what?
six.
So what he's essentially saying
That's
is
too many.
everybody,
No, it's not.
everybody has their own individual checking and savings, and then you share a checking and savings.
Yeah.
There's
Six
there's
accounts.
no. Here it is.
No, but no.
I got you.
The reason why I say that.
Right, I got you. There's a building fund and a savings fund for the building.
Yeah.
Then there's your fund for checking, your fund for savings, her fund for checking, her fund for savings.
Yes.
See,
So,
now-
Six.
So it's like this, right?
It's a building
you
fund.
want you want to go get your nails and hair done, right?
Get that
You want to
from
go get your nails and hair
your
done, right?
checking.
Every week, right? That comes out of your checking.
No. She wants it to come from
No,
your checking.
and no, it comes from the individual checking, right? But see, right?
No.
He
Those
wants
are house bills.
He wants to
Like,
save.
no.
He wants to save for that new phone he wants, right?
Hey,
But
here's
it
what
comes from
I've learned.
his individual savings.
I've only been
you
married
turn-
for I've
turn
only been
hers
married
over?
for about
Turn hers
6-7
over.
months now. I've only been married for 6-7 months now, and I know that.
Check.
Listen, hold up, baby, hold on.
Yes, sir.
I've learned that.
sweetie.
I've learned that my money is our money, and her money is her money.
Yeah. That's the way that goes.
That's the way it goes. But sometimes she shares her money with me too. She does all the time. I'm not saying that, but
Your
the
money is your
default
money.
is my money's our money, or her money's her money.
Yeah, that's the default.
As a default, but she will always share freely.
He don't do nothing substantial. He pays the rent, the
Okay,
mortgage.
he do. However, and nevertheless, I do the savings for the vacations.
Nice.
I do the ones
That's
for the
you
401.
should.
I do. Ain't no should. I do.
Yeah.
I do that.
See, that's what I'm
I
talking
do
But
that.
see, that's what you should do.
I know.
It's
It's
your
me.
role.
And
now,
because-
Well, see,
passing down
It
that
is
whole
so-
thing.
That's what I kind of talking about. Hold on. So the idea is.
It's my role.
Well, but his should do is talking about in their model in this scenario.
Right.
Yeah.
But
If
the
he's
thing
doing
is,
this,
Pastor,
That's
you
what
said
works.
don't force your model on nobody. But I think like we just share our model. Like I get so many likes when I talk about the horrible things I do as a wife. So like 2 weeks ago, I said, "Oh my God, Tito ain't had no clean underwear," and like
He had to flip his drawers like 4 times.
He went in his drawer. He went in his drawer and was like, "Oh God, like no clean underwear." So I went in this secret drawer that I use when I wear his clothes for pajamas, and I found him a pair of underwear.
Oh,
One pair that he had to wear for 4 more times.
No,
No, hold up.
by the time
Let
he
me
got home, I
explain
had
that.
to
Let me explain
Let
that.
me explain.
She gave me the pair
Sound
that
like
I
Ricky
was
Ricardo over here.
Lucy. Let me explain.
did they have lace on them?
Let me explain.
Yeah, that was Kenneth
She
Cole.
gave me the underwear that I was like, babe,
He don't
I
like
hate
them.
these.
Oh,
And she was like, oh.
That's why she had him in the first place.
And she was like, oh, these are good sleeping boxers for me,
These are
right?
these boxes was
So
everything,
she
but they
gave
weren't
me
boxer briefs.
What you hated.
I didn't know.
was her comfortable boxers.
I'm a new wife.
So-
I'm a
What
new
she
wife.
knew was
I
my.
I got you.
Oh my god, I hate these.
That's what's up. So, Pastor, once you give us your final thoughts on
You are something else.
Oh my god, I
Final
hate it. I hated it. I wanted to. I threw them away in the garbage today, and she took them out and put them in
Lord.
the pantry.
PDO.
I'm gonna wash them and wear them. And when
I
he
threw
don't
them
got
away,
no
and she
underwear, he
took
gonna
them
be
out.
like, I don't got no underwear. I'm like,
Give him a wedgie.
He gonna free ball. He gonna free ball.
He gonna wear swim trunks.
So, Pastor, what are your final thoughts on this whole?
Okay, so I mean, basically, I think y'all get it. You know, the idea is not to superimpose your model on everybody, and part of one of the ways you do that is
Or everyone's model on you.
Your model or your way of thinking, like however your parents did it, might be your way, right? But the idea is this: if your friend starts telling you about their relationship, or they mention something and it doesn't sound like something you would do, you shouldn't have this reaction like, "What? That's crazy." You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You can't judge people's whatever they're finding success with. You know what I'm saying? And if because some women marry men that they can control, and those men are willing to be like that. Other women want a man who controls them.
Right.
So again, the
I got
way
mind control over Debo. That's what some men say.
No. Hold up. When she's around, let me be quiet.
Yeah.
But when she
She leave, I be talking
I be
again.
talking again.
So, Pastor, everybody, where can everybody get that love rework, man? Where can everybody get that
at the
love
website
rework?
IamTheRollins.com and
IamTheRollins.
Amazon, of course.
IamTheRollins.com.
and before we
every
leave,
Tuesday, yo, and then also we want to shout out my girl, Portia Daniels. She was here,
Portia.
great job. Yo, heard their
Daniel's
event is
Catering.
when anybody got that date? Is it November?
It's December 2nd.
December the 2nd.
December 2nd.
And Clinton? Was it
In
December
Akakeek.
2nd.
which is further than Waldorf.
Further than
Support
Waldorf.
small business.
It's close to Indian Head.
It's
closer
close
to Indian Head.
Down to
it's
10.
close to Georgia.
Down. Oh, you funny. And of course,
down.
Ron
Shout-
B was in the building today.
Thank you, Ron
the
B.
original.
Thank you for Ron B.
Once again, I'm glad to be here.
Kenny B is going to beat your ass outside.
You know what?
He's waiting outside for you
I'm
now.
waiting on him.
Nah, but found out Andrew Gilliam did concede to Rick. What is the hell his name?
Ron DeSantis.
Santos.
Wow.
DeSantis.
Wow, that's a
Yes,
blower.
that's
right
a
there.
blower.
Well, it happens. But, it was a close race. It was a good race.
Keep the fight going, though.
And that means that just like in Texas, even though Beto lost,
Yes.
it shows that Texas is changing. The country is changing. Big cities
Yes.
are having a bigger effect on the elections
Right.
than they were before. And now the House is
But they
full
keep
of-
electing these people, man, who have
Well,
the
the reason why-
craziest behavior, man.
Well, you got to think about it. Most people don't actually still come out and vote.
Well, no. I'm
And-
not
and most don't
going
know
to
they're
go with that
voting for.
anymore. Enough people voted for him to beat Beto O'Rourke. He got people out to vote, and he still lost. And my problem is this:
It's Texas, though.
is that we don't want to admit that sometimes these people who are being elected, like even our president 45, who's elected right now, we don't want to admit that that's who we are as a country. Not completely who
Oh, yeah,
we are,
you're right.
but that's who
Yeah,
a
true.
large
Yeah,
majority
we
of
are,
people.
we are
and
a
also
reality
this-
show
also
world.
this-
And we walk around in
and
the
that-
mall and we act like we're all
We do,
cordial and
we do.
everybody's cool, but the truth
Here it
is,
is, here it is.
we feel the
Here.
way these crazy
Pass it.
politicians act.
I'll say this. I think that Trump was a reaction to Obama. I think
yeah.
the country
Most
was
definitely. Yes, it
it's
was.
like-
He's the
it's-
anti-Obama.
It's what I call the Paul Abdul effect.
Oh.
You take
What?
one step forward, then two steps back.
Hey,
Yeah.
we come
That's
together.
Right? But
opposite
eventually, we're
attract.
going to step
Hey.
forward again, and we're all going to see what the country is
Wow.
really going.
But-
because it's like to force another analogy, it's like Newton's law: what goes up must come down. What happens is going to happen now. It's a
Man, you sound
force.
like a Baptist preacher.
You better preach.
It's a force.
Get us encouraged in this thing.
Invite me, and I will come
You
and
got that.
and
And
preach
Tito,
the
of course,
heck out
our
of the
liquor
verse.
sponsors in the building. Tito, what is it called?
Castro Law Firm.
Castro Law Firm.
Castro Law Firm.
And where can they get
www.castro.
Just
your
because you
info?
did it don't mean you're guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's castrolaw.net. And you call us at 202-643-0323.
And what's the slogan?
The slogan is, just because you did it doesn't mean you're guilty.
Yes, I
You
love
had
that.
something to say?
All right.
Well, I just wanted to say
Or
that I
if you
think
want the
that,
cash flow, call Castro.
that sometimes we're always talking about getting people out to vote, and I think that's a good message. But I think we got to really deal with in this country with hate and fear, because I
Yes.
think
Oh,
a lot
fear is big.
because they're using fear to convince people that I got to vote this way because if not, something's going to happen. I mean, that's like
That's
crazy.
so right.
You know
Yo.
what? I think one of the biggest things, especially in these southern states, what needs to be taken out of politics is religion.
Oh, I don't agree.
No, I don't agree with
Yeah,
it because then we will
well, we
lose.
have to talk about
Anyway,
that.
salud. Thanks for coming. Had a great show. See you next Tuesday. Salud. Salud.
All right.
The reason.
Tuesday, got your girl in the cut, she choose a club going up.